You're late. Dancers, go to your corners. Yo, what's up everyone? It's Justin Curry, Curry Pop with Step by Step. Coming to you live from my classroom. So my original thought with this was going to be my big holiday special, but I signed my contract for an extra 4 months, so I will be here a little bit longer. So to save me some time, happy January. A little bit of a warning before you get into this episode. Go grab a snack, go get those chips and chocolate, go pop a bag of popcorn. This one's a little long. It's decent. That like girth. Since I've been here, I've been interviewing a lot of different types of dancers that come from a lot of different backgrounds. They might be YouTube famous, OGs, dancing on television, but I gotta interview a lot of different types of dancers. I get really nervous around dancers because they just inspire me and just millions of other people, and it's just all the time. It would be cool to meet like actors or singers or politicians and stuff. I would be hyped if I was at a party with Bill Clinton, Rihanna, Brad Pitt, and Robin Williams. You know, it'd kind of be whatever for me. Because what dreams may come, breaking Jennifer Aniston's heart. Why? Pon de Replay and cheating on your wife never really inspired me to be a better person. But I know if I was in a room with dancers that inspired me, I wouldn't be able to talk. Man, if you put me in a room with Hawk, Sarah B, Boogie Frantic, Storm, you know, those are the athletes, those are the dreamers, those are the artists. Those are the ones that inspire. Oh. I asked a bunch of famous dancers and OGs similar questions just to see how their answers would be different from one another. Some were pretty similar, some were just way different responses, and it was just really cool. For yourself and for your dance, watch the rest of this episode because there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge being handed down from the greats.
What's up guys, this is Mounir. I'm in Korea right now, it's crazy.
My name is Boogaloo Sam.
My name is Suga Pop Interview, Boogaloos and the Rocksteady crew.
What up, Anthony Lee, Los Angeles.
How you doing? Hugo, aka Mr. Smooth from Los Angeles, California. What's going on, people?
What's up? It's Mike Song. I'm chilling in Seoul, Korea right now at the Pre-Pick Studio. And shout outs to Step by Step. Let's do this.
Thing about Korea, there is many, but one of the most important is that the state, the government is super breaking, and you can see this maybe in no one country around the world except Korea. Many friends. There is these two countries, but in Korea much more. And I hope the rest of the country in the world will take example from Korea and super breaking because it's a healthy way to grow up. And open your mind, you meet a lot of different culture. It helps to grow up healthy, without you know, guns, without criminality, without drugs, without a lot of stuff.
Food!
Probably food.
Food.
I told the people in class, you know, being, you know, super serious. Bulgogi. Followed by bibimbap. Followed by Kanemu.
Initially, the Twilight Poppers, which they're not famous, but they were the guys that taught me. That's Poppin' Magic, Puppet Rick, and Boogaloo Daryl. I still have the influence of what they taught me originally, and I think what was a good beginning with them is that they knew of the Electric Boogaloos, and they taught me, and they said, yeah, these guys are really good, they're like tops, and before I actually met them. And then after that, the next person, I actually met Poppin' Taco, and we became friends, and we started practicing, and he was a big influence on me because we shared styles. He was showing me the things that he knew, and then I was showing him the waving and the kind of more like the relaxed waving that I did. And then we just started hanging out and practicing, and he was a major influence.
It's true, when I began to dance in 2001, one of the first video clips I got, because it was so difficult, there was no YouTube. In Europe we got maybe 2 sites about breaking, and I remember I was downloading some video clips, and maybe something like that. And I watched Eric doing a spider, and like chair spin and some stuff with his hair, like threads with his hair. And I got inspired by that movement. As you see today, I do also spider. So it was one of the very first people I got inspiration from.
I would say there's like a lot of people that I give a lot of credit to. It's been very unique. My first teacher is this guy named Quan Park. He's my Bible study teacher at church. He's a real popular b-boy. I'll also say a huge inspiration to me in the beginning was Ben Chung from Jabberwockies. Yeah, I saw him back in the day. He was like one of my first inspirations also. Mr. Wiggles, for sure. Kevin Brewer, Phil Tag, Tony Tran, other guys that dancers now also like, really influenced me a lot. KB, I wouldn't say he was like my mentor, like brought me up or anything.
Yeah.
Just the things he would say to me, I just kind of take to heart. Same with Phil. I did the Java show for a year, like during the year, like I really learned a lot from him. Just from observing, John Holman. All the jobs really.
Yeah.
Definitely big inspirations to me. Jason Bueno for sure.
Be with the good people, be smart and take the good information, be patient, practice hard, take the time that it takes. It takes years before you do this kind of competition, and just make it for fun, as a sport.
That's a good question, because that would be all that I would practice for a show. Or to practice, I practice what I don't know, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But dance, you just gotta dance. I try to dance as much as possible. You know, if there's something that I don't know, then I would practice it. But most of the stuff, I don't really want to know. I just want to dance. So I try to dance, 6 days a week, if not more.
Practicing for BC1 it's a little bit different from normal practice because you are barely one-on-one, so the briefing is one of the most important things you should do to practice. To practice briefing, you should practice exactly the battle what you're gonna do. So if you had 3 rounds to do, you have to practice this round and 30 seconds between each round. So you start to practice like briefing. Like the runner, to train the briefing, should do that distance.
I think I'm learning a lot of stuff that I'm, for the first time here. Like, the dancers out here are so hungry, so passionate, and it's a different vibe in every city. It's just really crazy. Every city has a really different vibe. It's really, really dope to see.
The scene is, it's pretty crazy. I started dancing because K-pop. Yeah, this is the reason I started dancing. So I've been following Korean culture and dance culture for a long time. Like I started dance. I watched Perfects. Probably everybody know Perfects. Yeah, from Korea. I watched them all the time. Like I'm a huge fan. And all the Korean artists is amazing. They're hard workers and really talented people. And they just be able to come back here, teaching and share my passion with people here. It's such an amazing feeling.
This is my first time in Korea, so I mean, the only thing I have to base off of what I was watching so far was just the b-boys. That's hard for me to say.
Oh, okay, for sure.
B-boy, but they got discipline, I'll say that. And then they got style. And after the Koreans hold it down and dance, hella hold it down. And every style too.
All of these places, Korea especially, China, Japan, work ethic is so much better than it is in the States for the arts. They respect it. I'm at a studio. It's not considered a ballet place or a contemporary place. They teach, locking, popping, b-boying, house, hip hop. I don't know a studio in the United States that just has this. you know. So it's like they've taken it to another level as far as the professionalism of it. Work ethic, yeah, it's definitely better. And you know, people in the States get mad at this, oh, we made it up, blah, blah, blah. Work harder.
I can only speak on behalf of the choreography dancers. I think it's just too broad to compare American dancer. But in terms of choreography, I think just Koreans are just not just getting exposed, but they're not as exposed as American dancers. But seeing as how the level that they're on right now, with not as much exposure as Americans, I feel like this scene is about to explode. There's so much talent here.
I would say maybe now more than before, Americans are starting to catch wind and actually catch on to different foundational moves. Because Los Angeles, well, America, but I consider Los Angeles like the melting pot. And there's some people that are stuck in their ways, which is cool, or they do their own one style, but they don't experiment. And I like to intermix other styles and pick up different things, because I think that the more you know, the better you can be. But the difference is, they were brought up and taught on foundational moves, whether it's EB style, whether it's what Pop and Taco was doing, or whether it was what they were absorbed to, and like what Bob and Andre did with animation. They've gone to school and they've been taught well, and I'm saying the Koreans and the Japanese and stuff. As Americans, they don't have a lot of schools. They don't have a lot of that. They just go up kind of knowing what they know, and they stick with it until somebody comes along and tells them, hey, check this out or check this out. So it's in a way, although it was the mecca, it was the beginning of this dance, without being too negative, I feel like they only have so much offered to them. They're lacking in some education.
The difference between here and the States is people actually really hungry about dancing. They want a lot more. The reason why is because all the choreographers from Los Angeles, they see Sean and Ristos all the time. Why? Go to movement lifestyle, these children there. When people like, even today, Thai first teach me with me the same day, like yesterday. When people actually came out from the States, actually people really supportive and that they're really hungry. You can tell from their eyes that they really want to learn. That's great. It's really good.
Be honest. Stop just trying to get paid and people like you. You pick who you honestly. First of all, if you're not qualified, don't get up there. If you don't think you can go to the semifinal or the final, don't judge. You will not see me sit up there and judge. If I don't, the day that I don't think that I can go to the final or semifinal in that contest, I'm gonna be like, hey, thank you very much. I'm not your guy to judge. Okay? The same thing being given. If you're sitting next to me, best believe everybody out there, I think this person can dance. If I don't, I will not judge with that person. And I lose so many jobs because of that. Be honest, if you're a judge, stop worrying about what people think. You're a judge because obviously they think you know what you're doing. So if you do know what you're doing, you know the decision to make. That's all.
I enjoy watching the dancers here, and like I told some of the people yesterday, I mean, I'm a judge, but I tell them, I'm part of the audience too. I tell them I'm enjoying this as much as everybody else is. I love watching the competition. You know, I know I'm coming to work. I know I'm coming to do a job, and I'm judging, so I take it seriously. But then when I watch, I get to enjoy it. I have front row seat to watch these guys battle. It's always enjoying. It's really great.
The biggest battle we are here in our world final, so I think it's the biggest one. But the greatest moment was my winning at the European finals. It was a very big result for me.
Wow, there's been so many. You know, but like I told a lot of people, sometimes the best that you've ever felt dancing will be, you know, in your underwear and socks at home when nobody's watching, and you'd be like, wow, I wish I was on stage doing this, that everybody could see it, or, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was somewhere doing this with that feeling that you get. And that's probably the most, you know? So I have a theory about this now, like, if you have only had that once or twice in your life, it's like you're not buying enough lottery tickets. What are the odds? If I buy one lottery ticket, or if I buy 1 million lottery tickets, I have 1 million more chances. So it's like the more times that you go and dance, the more chances you have of hitting that special one. So the more you put in, the more you get out of it.
Usually, yes, I take a book with me. I always read book. At the moment, I read only Russian. Russian, because I'm Russian, and this thing I always keep with me. The natural also, the silver foam, normal stuff, and the shoes.
Oh yeah.
Breaking the dressing up, for breaking the clothes for dancing.
That you cannot leave home
a
without.
whole bunch of stuff. I have a foam roller that I roll on my back, a foot roller. I have, what would I bring? A jump rope. What else do I bring? I bring so much weird stuff. I have listed it, you know, just like stuff that, you know, I bring these hang suspension things that I can hang and do sit-ups and pull-ups with. I have all kind of crazy stuff. But right now I have Dexter season 1 through 8. I'm watching. It sounds crazy.
Just have fun. Have fun, study what you want to do, and go search for a lot of different outlets.
Because back in the day, we don't have YouTube, we don't have any kind of exposure and stuff, and we only buy tapes and stuff. That's the only way you can get to know people as a dancer and stuff. Now you have TV shows, you have free exposure on YouTube, so people do it differently. So however, you can make it happen, you bring your name out there, and people starting as like bringing out from the local school, and later you travel locally in the same country, and then later you maybe travel internationally as a dance teacher, as a choreographer. So I think just do it step by step, and sure you work with others, and good things will happen.
Huh?
Be the next you.
Be better than me. That would be my advice. You need to raise your standard. You need to get out more. You need to take a look around.
Nothing goes better with b-boying than...
Nothing goes better with b-boying than the style, than the energy, than everything.
Right now?
Yeah.
Bulgogi. Bulgogi. I mean, we are the electric bulgogi. That is our name.
Last question. Yeah. If you weren't a dancer, what would you be?
Professional ping pong player.
Really? It's pretty cool. Do you play a lot? That's awesome. After watching that, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like I need to stay hungry. I need to eat better so I can dance forever. I need to stay humble, I need to work harder, I need to train smarter. You know, that's knowledge being passed down from different backgrounds, different eras. A big thank you from me and from Step by Step. We couldn't do it without all of your support. Please stay tuned, stay hungry. This is Justin Curry, Curry Pop, Step by Step. I hope to catch you guys later. Peace. Well, thank you so much from Step by Step.
But Eric will see this video.
Oh yeah, Eric will see it.
Big shout out to my man Eric. Want that you know I got very big inspiration in the beginning of my dance, and it helped me to be here. So it's due to respect.
Oh, thank you.
See you around.
Yeah.